I'm very much welcoming you. Are you excited for another story? I am. I don't know if you see it. It's a little bit more straight. Can you see the nose? But I feel like it's still a little bit sheaf, but it might be also because it's swollen. So let's start the story, I tell ya. Here's my mic. Here's my mic. Be well and peace out and peace in. Let me sit down comfortably. Clean here good. I told you yesterday what I'm going to do today, so I've done it. I went to the doctor after gym. I had 8:20 appointment. It was wild. It's like a 40 minutes driving by car away from us. So he tried to fix it with his thumbs. When I said, hey, it's painful, he was like, okay. Then he stopped. And then he cleaned my ears for some reason. I think it was the doctor who has these ear, nose, throat, eyes, I don't know, whatever. Put a camera in my nostrils and up to the throat. And then said that if you can fix it now, I don't have to go to hospital. So I said, okay, let's try again. And he tried again. I was like, and yeah. Then he wrote me a paper for a hospital. So I drive another 30 minutes, not back, but away from our home to a city called Linz. It's an Austrian city. I try to figure it out. Is it the second biggest city? I think so. I don't know. Don't get me wrong. And I get there. I was almost 2 hours waiting. I don't really go often to the doctor, so it was really something. Then I get in and he just look over me and he basically tells me hey, we have two options. We can give you anesthesia halfly, and we can do it now, or we can do fully anesthesia under you will sleep. We fix the nose. Before I went there, just to let you know, tomorrow my girlfriend has an exam in school, and after that they have a party. And I'm so excited to be there. Yeah, it's actually today, but it's gonna be tomorrow, Thursday, because I do the video day before. Friday we have Valentine's dinner. And I was really scared that they will leave me there and they will do it the next day, because the doctor said within 7 and 10 days it's just so easy to fix it. And it hasn't. No, it happened Friday last week. And when he said that, I could ask. I'm thinking, why didn't I ask? When would it be the full anesthesia? When would it be? I just didn't ask. And I went straight away for let's do the half, just little anesthesia and try to fix it now. And he said, okay, but it's going to be not without pain. There is going to be some pain. I was like, okay, but we do it now. So I was like, yeah, we do it now and let's see. And when he said let's see, I was like, okay, so it actually might not be fixed. And still, so I went through it. He put anesthesia in my nose, those tampons with some water. It was the anesthesia. I went 10-15 minutes. I didn't feel this whole part and mouth in a waiting room, but I still, when I touched here, the pain, I still felt it. I was scared. I wouldn't lie. I was scared it's gonna be painful, because the doctor before I went to the Linz hospital, he did it with, just without any anesthesia. So. And And so basically I wait 10-15 minutes, then they call me back in, but they call me into a different room. The room was 4 times bigger, and there was just he and I believe maybe 2 doctors, another, and like 5 or 6 nurses, like young, beautiful ladies, but young ones, so I guess like students or whatever, I don't know. And everybody was just so excited to see nose being fixed, like being straightened, nose being corrected. And like, and their faces, guys, their faces was like that. I just felt like everybody's like, hey, you're really going to do it without anesthesia, like just without full anesthesia? So they scared the shit out of me, really, I'm sorry. So I sat down, and he gave me another injection here and here, like 2. He said another anesthesia on this part. So I was like, shit, it's gonna be, pardon, it's gonna be probably even more pain. It's gonna be that pain. It's gonna be very painful. What are you gonna do? And then he said, then he explained what he's going to do. So I said, like, now I will just push the bone back. Yeah, so just to let you know what I'm going to do. Like this part, he explained. Then another lady, like nurse, older nurse, came to me, grabbed my hand, asked me, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yes, I'm okay." And then she put my hand here and like pushed me to the chair, like to bend back, to lie down. Like I wasn't really lying down, I was like sitting, but like lay over, like the back. And then she held my hand. It was so nice. And he took like a stick. I never had this experience. I never heard stories. I never saw it ever in my life. I thought that they're fixing it somehow from here. Yeah. Nope. He took like a long steel stick, and they basically did like, what do you call it? They put it here on this side because it's like that. So he put it here, and then he did like this with the nose. And I was squeezing her hand. I was squeezing my leg. But I gotta tell you guys, honestly, he did it like 3 times, 4 times. And it was not really painful. There was a pressure, but I didn't really feel pain. I did not really. Yeah. But I was just so pumped that it's gonna be a pain, but there was not really. It was so painful with the previous doctor who tried to fix it without anesthesia, just with his bare hands. I would not suggest to go to this doctor. It was like some kind of bodybuilder. I saw his body. He has very tight shirt, huge hands. He didn't have like breasts like a man. He has a tight t-shirt. He had more like a regular man. It was really like 2 bricks, yeah, and huge hands. And he just like, well, yeah, he tried. He didn't want to bother the hospital, I guess. Whatever. Um, and that was it. And then I drive home. Yo, by the way, he showed me like a mirror if I think it's better. And honestly, I was not sure because it's just this part is so small. And I was like, it's definitely better than before, but I'm not sure if it's straight. And I was like, I think it's good. What do you think? And I asked him, and he said, I think it's good. And I told him that problem is this because I don't really see it. And he said, yeah, that's true. And then he offered me like, let's do it like this. So today it's a Wednesday. Come on Monday, 9 o'clock in the morning. And if you are not happy with it, we see if it's still not straight, Tuesday, the next day, we do full anesthesia and we just fix that nose. I was like, that's beautiful. Thank you. And I left. And then I drive in the car and I was like, thank God that it was not painful. Because this was something. The 15 minutes waiting in a waiting room and somebody break my nose back. Like getting it twice break, it's not really fun. So, I mean, it's not really, because it's still broken. But it's really sensitive, this part here. And then I drove back and I came home and my girlfriend's like, yeah, well, hey, it's still a little bit sheep here. I was like, really? So, and she was like, you should get it fixed. Let them to fix it. If you do it properly, let them to fix that. And I'm like, definitely I'm going to do that. But let's see, until Sunday, it's Wednesday. Yeah, it seems that there is still little, one nose and one branch in the forest. If I would be at least, I don't know, like a UFC fighter, just won the title, you know, having the belt at home and won like $5 million, then I'm like, okay, then let's go through this. But yeah, I definitely don't want to have a sheath nose, but I'm going to buy a helmet. And I don't go to the forest without helmet. But helmet has also the face shield here, so I'm gonna do it. I love you. You're one of a kind. Don't forget that. Even if you don't watch me, actually, there is just 2 or 3 views, whatever. I love you anyway. Yeah. I don't care. If there is nobody, I love you. I love nobody. And see you. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow it's my girlfriend's day exam. God, thank you. Jesus Christ, or everybody there. Just, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to curse, but the last week is just, can you hear her? Like learning. She's stressful, I'm stressful, we are stressful. It's not really nice house. We don't really hang out because of she has so much stress from the school. And tomorrow is the exam. Please, let her to do it. She does. She has to make it. And we need to have a peace in our family. Oh God. So, and don't forget, you're beautiful, you're one of a kind. Laugh a lot. And now I should cut it, the video, and it should end, but I'm gonna do the walking part too. And I go left, on your right side, I disappear. And I will say something like, see you tomorrow, guys.